Moon Knight, the Fist of Khonshu, issue number 2. Mercenary Mark Spector died and was reborn in the shadow of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon. Spector became Moon Knight, the Fist of Khonshu, to fight evil. Through his midnight mission, he is the defender of all who travel at night. Moon Knight, the Fist of Khonshu, reborn. Mark Spector died sacrificing himself to save New York City, leaving his midnight mission to be headed by Reese, Soldier, 8-Ball, Tigra, and Hunter's Moon in his absence. And since then, fate of Khonshu has intervened to resurrect Mark and restore him as the true Moon Knight of Earth, though the power struggle between Khonshu and his most difficult child continues. But more pressing matters abound and demand the attention of Moon Knight and his patron god. Moon Knight's long absence has allowed a new drug kingpin, Achilles Fairchild, to set up a shop in Moon Knight's territory and flood the streets with a new and highly addictive magical drug, glitter. And Fairchild isn't afraid to pull some strings with some unusual allies in order to hold on to his new drug empire. The Impossible City, Earth Orbit. I'm incredibly uncomfortable. Oh, get over yourself. Welcome to the Impossible City. Say hello to Moon Knight City. Hello, Moon Knight. So, you and I have taken some pokes at one another over the years. That's the biz. But you stood tall in the blood hunt. So, I'd call us square. You and your bony pals saved a lot of lives. Full of surprises, aren't you, Mark? Huh? Including a sample of, well, whatever this is. It's a street drug. Iron Man, glitter. It's actually fairy dust. I'm an engineer, not a biochemist. Sure, I'm a polymath, and yes, that's extremely impressive. But I can't tell you much more than we already know. This appears to be highly addictive, psychoactive substance with a substrate of extremely exotic matter. Read magic. As a scientist, I find this stuff confusing. As an addict, I find it terrifying. Which is why you came to me and not strange, I'd guess. Yes, and you understand addiction. We have that in common. Well, it's nice to be popular. Dr. Strange can help you with the magic part, but he's a surgeon, not a chemist. Reed Richards is a chemist, but unfortunately for you, the guy I really need to talk to is dead. I need a fix for this Stark, a counter agent. So who? The best biochemist of our generation, Hank Pym. The streets, we see two of Fairchild's henchmen in a car. Screech! Calm down. Calm down. This is Moon Knight. Two of them. They're after all the glitter.
They don't care about the glitter. They're after you. Moon Knight thinks he can catch you and squeeze you, move up the food chain. And if he does catch you, we'll talk. I've tangled with him before. Everything they say about him is true. He's a psycho. So drive. And if he does catch up, then I'll start adding the money that Fairchild's paying me.
Yeah, that's why Fairchild sent you with us. Look out! Moon Knight! Run him down! We've got him. Yeah, we'll get Moon Knight.
No, wait, it's a trick.
Corner, pocket. 8-Ball comes in, knocking the car up. Kaboom! You think they're still alive? Didn't you used to pull that gag when you were a supervillain, 8-Ball? Oh, so many times. Nobody died then, did they? Ooh. Good hunting, brother, 8-Ball. No. Yes.
No, Moon Knight, it's been a long time.
I don't know who the hell you're supposed to be. I only want Fairchild's guys. Get lost and dodge a beating.
You wouldn't recognize me, would you? Not dressed like this. Let's get sexy then.
The masked assailant takes off their gear. It's one of Moon Knight's enemies.
Let's get weird. Ha
Brother. Cubist. His pheromones. Well, they do this.
Oh no!
Hunter's Moon. You're going to lose depth perception, balance, and spatial awareness. Going implies that they aren't already gone, brother.
I was told to expect you.
Damn it.
Told you to give you a message. Here's the first part. Crack! Here's the second.
What?
And the third, Fairchild wants you to know that you forced his hand coming after his business like this. So now he's going to come after your business.
The Cubist makes light work of Hunter's Moon and Moon Knight. Moon Knight begins to retaliate. Rah! Rah!
Everything after this, you bought and paid for. Now, the thought of killing you three did cross my mind, but Fairchild wouldn't like that. That and that I'm not so sure you wouldn't manage to get your hands on me before I broke your skull and punctured a major organ. And I know enough to know that if that happens, I'm dead. And seeing as my guys are gone, I should be as well.
All of a sudden, the Cubist disappears, leaving Moon Knight and the Hunter's Moon, along with 8-Ball, disoriented on the ground. Damn it. Come after our business.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I don't know, Reese. Fairchild's a gangster. That's not what we usually deal with. He's better organized than the Zodiac, was smarter than the Tutor, and doesn't have the obsession that the Black Spectre did. Zodiac, the Tutor, the Spectre, they were all trying to prove something, but this guy's got just biz. There's no what to do, call it philosophy.
It's all magic drugs though, soldier, and weird stuff is Midnight Mission's business. Even if we stop the supply of glitter, what do we do for the people who are hooked on it?
A salient point, Tigra. Brother, were the Avengers of any help? No, I was hoping Stark could synthesize us on an antagonistic compound to help counteract the addiction, but he couldn't figure it out. Not with the mix of chemistry and magic that we're dealing with. Fairchild is working both sides of the blade. His gang's the only game in town for glitter, and he's got total exclusivity, which means he controls the market, and by extension, anyone addicted to glitter. But that also means that if we take Fairchild off the board, burn his operation down, then that's it. It's over, but for picking up the pieces.
The pieces being people, let's remember that. And we're not off to a great start.
I'll admit it, we've got outmaneuvered, but we got good intel as well. Fairchild's digging into my rogues gallery.
Rogues Gallery?
It's an industry term. Shut up. He thinks that'll give them an edge, using guys like Cubist, guys who know me. But the only thing they all have in common is that they've tried to kill me before, and I'm still here. Okay, sun'll be up soon. Let's break for tonight. Ugh.
You okay?
Yeah, didn't take too bad of a beating.
But?
What do you mean, but?
I know you, Mark. You've got butt written all over you.
There's something I need to tell you. I've needed to tell you since I came back.
Mark.
You saved me. I'm not talking about how you brought me back after I died. I'm talking about before. You saved me. Your support, your friendship, your love. I never had been able to move on forward without it.
Mark, you're getting me worried here.
Just before I died, Janet Van Dyne and Vic Shade came here about the Aldball's murder.
Yeah, I remember you said it was nothing.
I told you that because you were about to attack the Black Spectre and his mom. Because if you knew what I really saw, you'd be off your game. And I was afraid that it would get you killed.
Mark, tell me.
I died. But now, listen, Greer. Iron Man told me that there's only one person who could treat the glitter addicts. One person who could figure it out. But that he was dead.
Mark, you need to tell me what this is about. Right now. No more dancing around it.
He's not dead. That's what I found out. That night, I went to go help Janet and Shade. That's what I should have told you. What I haven't been able to tell you. He's alive. You loved him. You called him your kid's father. Hank Pym is alive. As we see a group of police about to bust Moon Knight and crew. To be continued. Let's see what happens in the next captivating chapter of Moon Knight, issue number 3.